Away with the fairies. Harry upset falling down as military titles stripped in an emotional letter. Prince Harry showed he was upset at having his military titles stripped in an emotional letter, a royal expert has claimed. The Duke of Sussex, 37, agreed to have his military titles taken away last year as part of an agreement with his grandmother, the Queen. It came as he and Meghan Markle, 40, stepped away from their roles in the royal family and later settled permanently in the US. Although Harry no longer lives in the UK and is not part of the armed forces, the royal has still retained a connection with the military. The Duke of Sussex recently penned an emotional letter to a couple in the UK, whose late son served alongside Harry in Afghanistan in 2008. The royal, who completed 2 tours of the country, addressed stepping away from his royal and military duties in the letter. The Daily Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers claimed the letter showed that Harry was upset by the loss of his military titles as he stepped back from his royal role. The journalist spoke last month on royal podcast Pod Save the Queen hosted by Zoe Forsey. Addressing Harry's letter, he said, "I think this sort of tells you where Harry's head is at quite a lot by saying that I wish I could do more. Undoubtedly, he has been very affected by losing those military appointments." Harry wrote to Maria and Derek, the parents of the deceased soldier Nathan Hunt, who took his own life in 2018. The couple had previously reached out to the Duke to ask for his help in getting Nathan's name added to the National Armed Forces Memorial. It had been ruled that the soldier's death was not directly linked to his time in the armed forces. However, the veteran had experienced mental health issues thought to be related to his military service. In Harry's letter to Maria and Derek, he wrote that he wished he could help them, "Had I been in the same role I once was." Mr. Myers claimed the letter showed that even while living in the US, Harry was still committed to the military community in the UK. The journalist told the podcast that his new life doesn't stop him reaching out to people that he has heard of. He added, "It doesn't stop him attending Veterans Day memorial services in New York or wherever else in the United States." Last year, ahead of Remembrance Day in the UK and Veterans Day in the US, Harry and Meghan attended an event for former service personnel in New York City. Harry was a special guest at the Salute to Freedom Gala, which honored those who have served their country. Harry completed 10 years in the British Army, according to the royal family's official website. In 2008, the Ministry of Defense confirmed that he had started serving in Afghanistan's Helmand province. Harry rose to the rank of captain during his time in the armed forces and held several appointments and patronages. After Harry and Meghan announced their intention to step back from their royal roles, the Queen confirmed in February of last year that she had come to an agreement with her grandson. A statement by Buckingham Palace read, "Following conversations with the Duke, the Queen has written confirming that in stepping away from the work of the royal family it is not possible to continue with the responsibilities and duties that come with a life of public service. The honorary military appointments and royal patronages held by the Duke and Duchess will therefore be returned to Her Majesty, before being redistributed among working members of the royal family." Prince Charles is also praising his sons for their efforts in combating climate change. The heir to the throne released a lengthy essay for Newsweek's cover story discussing the growing threat to the environment, urging global leaders and communities to come together for immediate solutions. While doing so, the Prince of Wales highlighted the progressive work his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, have done recently.